friends, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to show you how to make snow cones. Well, technically we're making the snow cone syrup to make our snow cones. It's very simple, easy peasy. It requires 2 ingredients, 3 if you're counting the water, but 2 ingredients. And it comes together so quickly. You're going to absolutely love it. I know I'm a bit anticipated, but listen. I live in Miami. It is mid-January and it is 89 degrees outside. It is hot. I don't know how much hotter it can get, but I know it will get hotter. So I know in other states it's very cold still, but for all of you that live in the tropics or that, it is getting hot, this is the perfect recipe. I love snow cones on a good summer day. And I mean, for us here in Miami, it's like all year round pretty much. But with all of that being said, I'm going to show you how to make the syrup. I'm going to show you the machine that I like to use to crush the ice to make the snow cones. It is amazing. So let me show you what you're going to need so we can get started. This is all you're going to need. You're going to need some water, granulated sugar, and then for the flavoring, you're going to need some Kool-Aid packages. And as you can see here, we're using cherry, lemon lime, and blue raspberry lemonade. These are, I think, my favorite, but obviously any flavor will work, and this is what's going to flavor your syrup. As you can see, very simple, 2 ingredients. Let's go over to the stove so I can show you how to make the syrup, because we do have to let it rest. We need to let it come to room temperature, otherwise it's going to melt your ice and it's going to be a mess. So I'll meet you over at the stove. Okay, I have my saucepan here. I'm going to turn on the heat to medium-low. Into it, I'm going to add the sugar and the water. Okay, now we need to let the sugar dissolve completely before we add our flavoring. So I'm going to give this a quick whisk just to make sure everything's well combined. Now we just have to wait, like I said, for the sugar to dissolve. Once it does that, we're going to bring it to a light boil, and then we add our flavorings. As you can see, our sugar has completely dissolved and our water came to a light boil, and that looks perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my flavoring of choice. I'm going to do the blue raspberry, so I'm just going to pour it in there. And now we want to whisk until everything's obviously well combined. You should have something that looks like this. Now we're going to bring this again to a light boil. It's going to take about a minute. This is it. As you can see, it came to a very slight boil, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So I'm going to turn off the stove, and this is done. Our snow cone syrup is done. I'm just going to transfer it to a measuring cup. After it cools down a little bit, I'm going to transfer it into one of these squirt bottles. It's just easier to pour. Obviously, if you don't have a squirt bottle like this, you can obviously do it with a spoon or with whatever you have. I'm just gonna let it, it's like piping hot, so I am gonna let it cool down for a few seconds before I add it in here. So now that we have that out of the way, I have 2 here that I made a little while ago. Same process. Obviously, I'm only going to show you how to make one flavor because it's the same process for all of the other flavors. So I have some here, like I said. To make the ice for our snow cones, I'm going to be using this Vivo Home ice crusher. This was sent to me, and honestly, I have to admit, I love it. I've used it more times than I would like to admit. And obviously, I would never, ever share with you something that I honestly didn't believe in and that I didn't like. Like I said, it gets very hot here in Miami, especially in the summer. It gets incredibly hot. So something like this really comes in handy, and I've made snow cones way too many times already. So I'm going to show you exactly how to work it. It's very simple. It's very sturdy. Not like the plastic ones. I feel like those would break. This is heavy duty. This is some heavy stuff. I mean, the actual machine is not heavy, but this will last you a long time. They were also kind enough to send me a discount code for you guys, which I'm going to leave in the description down below, along with a link to the ice crusher. And obviously you have your lid, and it comes with a bowl, which is very handy because that's where your shaved ice goes. I do like to line it with with some paper towel or a little towel, because you are working with ice. So I just don't want anything to drip. I do place it on top of towels just so it's easier. I have my ice cubes here ready to go. Obviously, I'm gonna do a close-up so you can see exactly how it works. You just add your ice to the ice barrel here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And one thing is that you do wanna make sure that it closes properly. So I'm just gonna close it and we're ready to make our crushed ice. I'm just gonna turn it on and you'll... Okay, that's it. As you can see, we have our crushed ice here. You can put yours in like snow cones, cups, but I don't have it, so I like to use a big ol' ice cream scoop, and I like to scoop my ice just like so. So you can see, comes out perfect. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So we have our crushed ice here, and then to it, I'm just going to drizzle some of our syrup. Okay, I like a lot, don't judge. And now I'm gonna do this one right here. Oh yes. This is how my snow cones came out. I have cherry here and I have the lemon lime. Brain freeze. But it is so incredibly good. If you have kids that love snow cones, they will absolutely love this. Who knew that making snow cones would be so easy, huh? Always remember that the written recipe is on my website, www.anitasdelightsrecipes.com. I also always leave a link to it down in my description box. Like I said at the beginning of the video, the link for the Vivo Home Ice Crusher will be in the description as well, along with the 10% off discount code that they sent for you guys. I hope you enjoy this recipe. I hope you enjoy my recommendation. I know it's a must for me. Pretty sure if you need an ice crusher, and remember, the ice crusher is not only, obviously, you know, you can use crushed ice in so many different things, cocktails, drinks, so many different things. So it's not only for snow cones or anything like that, but it works perfectly for it. So I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for spending time with me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on your notification bell so it notifies you every time I post a video. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.